I'm so happy with this thing. Anyways, so I'm gonna, as you can see, there's quests I haven't done yet. And we can't have that. So I'm gonna just be going through it as much as I can. Oh, I have daily stuff. This looks so silly. It's so funny to see the horse. This is hilarious. Can't wait to see videos of people like beating the abyss with the horse. Okay. Boop, boop. I wonder if it'll like put me back where I was or if I'll have to do everything over again. I sure hope it's the first one and not the latter. Okay. I think I'm gonna actually take this seriously. We'll mess with the horse when I'm like exploring or something. Alright, dude. I think it's gonna make me start over. Yep, that's what I was afraid of! Time to click, 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 everyone. I really wish they broke up these quests more, cause I don't know, it just takes so long to do. What can I talk about while these guys are yapping on? Do I have any fun stories? I always have scare acting stories, but it's not anywhere near October right now, so I feel weird saying scare actor stories right now. I like to save those for Halloween time. I have an idea for art I want to do once I finish my commission example. I want to draw Genshin characters in the Malastra outfits. Oh, it's not?
No, look.
Oh. Hold on, let me fix that.
And then don't forget to make it visible on OBS. No. Do not update.
Okay.
It's under Twitch Essentials.
Okay. Twitch chat.
That's the one.
Okay, there it is.
And then
awesome.
Make the border go away.
Yeah.
You got it.
I did it. Thank you for catching that.
Darkstar's in chat.
Oh, hey, Darkstar.
Say something again so she can see.
Yeah. Sorry about me just spam clicking through the scene. I already did it literally last night on stream. Oh, it's gonna make me be a gun again. Hey, Darkstar.
You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful.
But yeah, I do want to draw different Genshin characters in the Malastra outfits. Tell us a D&D story? Okay. Oh, I need to think of one. What comes to mind immediately is Teyo playing as Shadow and Draw Steel and freaking ruining all my combat. So, in Draw Steel, the Shadow has an ability called Hesitation is Weakness. And normally, the way combat works is we roll to see who goes first, and you got Columbina? At 15 pity? Dang! That's really impressive. Good. But yeah, Teyo was playing a Shadow, and so normally the way combat works is, we roll to see which side goes first. If it's the players rolling, if it's 6 or above, they go first. If it's 5 or below, the director goes first. And so it normally goes heroes, villains, and then whoever's left over at the end all goes at once, and then it resets. So instead of doing that, they had their guy, and then before my guy could go, Teyo would say, hesitation is weakness, and just take a second turn immediately, which just, ruined all my combats. All the minions were dead before I got a chance to do anything. Freaking killed everyone. Man, this gun is loud. Get away. Go away. Go away. You don't get to spawn that close. Oh, there's a big guy. Kill him. Get away from me. Stop spawning so close. But yeah, I don't know why Genshin gave us, like, the most boring minigame ever of just shooting guys. And I do this for 4 different robots. It's a little bit ridiculous. You know, if I gotta mow down hordes, I'll do that. Okay, robot number 2. Bah, 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 bah. This is my favorite robot. Well, besides the sniper. The sniper's fun. But yeah, so Shadows are OP, but I got him back because in our other campaign, I'm playing, he's directing, and I'm playing something called, a talent, which is like, if you've ever seen Stranger Things, think of 11. Like, the psychic abilities, nose starts bleeding or whatever. That, and, okay. But yeah. So I gotta actually focus a little bit for this one. But yeah, so I, as the talent, have an ability, a triggered action that I can use every single combat round. And it's called Again. And every time I see the result of a roll, I can tell them to do it again. And to roll a second time. You got ST on your watch list, no spoilers. Yeah, I've never even seen Stranger Things. So, like, all I know is, like, stuff you would glean from just being on the internet, so. No spoilers here. I couldn't spoil it if I tried. Die, creatures. I wonder if this would go faster if I let them kill me. I'm worried I would have to restart, though, and I'm close to the end, like, getting back to where I was. So that's good. Interesting alternate universe. Yee. Oh, I'm out of health. Well, there he is. Very dramatic cutscene. I wish I didn't have to play as 4 different guns before I got here. Okay, this is about where I left off before. Look at him dramatic walk.
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for all.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey, over here, you big...
Wanna know something annoying about small bedrooms? Yeah, sure. I've had small bedrooms before, but like... And I've shared them with people. Which is even worse. Oh. I think Polonia just got obliterated. It's absolute hell to rearrange the... Oh, yeah, it is! I've done that before. Oh, there's nowhere to put anything! It's even worse when you have roommates, because you don't want to clutter the living room for more than like an hour. And that means you have to do it all at once. And you're on a time limit. And like... Ugh, I just never bothered, you know? Had to take apart your bed just to make room to move your dresser? Ugh. No, I totally understand that.
Whoa, first time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
But yeah, I can totally relate to small rooms.
Looks like you're all set.
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well.
Probably not.
I've faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed.
You're not an ordinary businesswoman. You have a vision that puts you above most of the population.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
The items on top of the dresser and bed base. Oh, yeah.
Still, I have to
Moving a mattress around is a hassle and a half.
women of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be.
You cannot lie, she will be drawing eyes towards her. Yeah. Hot businesswoman with a vision. Indeed. And she knows it too. Have you seen her trailer? Never knows she's hot.
There's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Dory?
Come on.
We're involving Dory in this?
And again, in what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed.
You got scammed, Yehoda, I'm sure.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Look for a woman with dendrovision. That's your target? Yeah, seriously.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us.
Dory Sangama Bay?
It's Dory, please. No, yeah, that's how I feel. I don't want Dory here.
If you want to make it big, it's all about connections. Lady
But Yehoda just
so happens to have a lot
is
of
okay with her.
And she also did me a big favor in the past. There was
What
that
is this
one
monologue
time
complex going on with Yehoda? I don't know, but I'm kind of into it.
had
I like Yehoda, like, having a whole internal dialogue. It's pretty funny, usually.
I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left, plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. Huh, what can I say? The great Lord sung him a bit. So, let me guess.
I think it's fun that they play Port Ormos music for Dory.
The more you buy, the more
I would recognize this music anywhere. Bro might be the third main character. Yeah, seriously. Yehoda's a blonde, teenager.
Here.
Or blonde traveler body. I don't know. She could be third triplet.
academia's lab.
Love Port Ormos music. Yeah, it slaps. So good.
To know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top shelf treasures.
Your supplier.
A powerful woman, make no mistake.
Oh, Skirk's her supplier. I learned this in an anecdote.
She's planning to visit Mount Krai in the near. If you're willing to wait, I can have.
Then let me put it another way. What would you do if
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which. Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no. This is for my personal use only.
let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
No.
Deal.
Okay, fine. 3 days with whatever the heck that does.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Yehoda, are you dumb?
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
Interesting.
Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
I'm curious what this is.
I made it. I don't recognize this style of simple furnishings,
Yeah.
table and chair.
It kind of reminds me of the,
than I might have expected.
the thing under Inazuma, Ankanyumiya.
Came from surprisingly humble beginnings, unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. Anyway,
Can I take stuff from here? No, just checking. Comfortable but ordinary life. Handwritten note.
Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack.
they didn't sign their name, but they must have been close.
His wife.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. If Felindis was tired,
How can you live in a world where you have a friend named Joseph and a different friend named Tholindis?
he then went on to ask about other things.
Anyways.
If you ask me, Someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Ririer mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. That would explain.
Yeah,
why they
Conria
use
is underground.
They even use alchemically modified strains for food.
I've just about saved up enough now.
Making a big purchase.
Ordinary Conrian.
He really is, despite what he's become. Did Riri rip it out himself?
Ah, doing the pencil lead smudging thing.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool, the burial place of a fallen moon. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it.
A love letter.
The burial place of a...
I was wondering what was around this corner. Is there no door to this place? Oh, that is the door. Is that?
Dang! Oh, and, Vedaflin here? What a
Wow,
surprise
what
to
an
see you here,
emo.
sir.
Hello there, Ririer. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
Where's
He doesn't
Verdfully
pick
or
up much free
Dame
time, so I invited him over for a drink.
ads? Dang.
Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then. Right.
Port Profit.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married.
I knew it was his wife.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have...
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then?
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story.
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me.
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedaflin Dainsliff's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his
Is that
brother,
frickin'
or
Mr. Rekka?
Mr. King's
This is Rarier,
How did he react
the
so
emo.
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rarier looked like back in
What
the
the heck? Yeah, seriously.
No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present.
Back to his home. A mirror. Oh, and he had a wife! Wife! Look at this emo and his, like, baddie.
You're back early.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedaflin showed up today too. You know, Dainsliff's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedafilnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsliff
Hold on,
mention
let me
it.
obliterate the bot.
Didn't seem to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Rarier. We're nobodies. Why would the visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rarier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well.
Oh, he did propose, okay.
Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
What a healthy relationship.
Nobody's. Sounds about right. Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present?
What dramatic lighting.
Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king's inner circle. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. I'm under no illusions as to why. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
That's spooky to glance at the reflection and see a knife.
Thalendis.
I love that she's in light and he's in shadow.
You were right.
They're designed very much to be opposites, I think.
But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Rarier. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you.
She really does seem like his better half, you know?
And that's something that no one could ever take away from me.
You're right, Thalendis.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started, but don't be late.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging?
Well, that goes without saying. Besides, they're two completely different things.
Alright.
Her outfit is so pretty.
It seems like Rarier was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancé to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work?
Interesting.
Dig a little deeper.
Oh, that is a door. Sure didn't look like one.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you.
Thorkel. Hey, Thork.
We apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Arlecchino's the Crimson Moon dynasty.
Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Venster King, Conria, has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Can't say because spoilers, but just wanted to pop in. Okay, I'm really glad you showed up, Aubrey. Thanks for stopping by.
Your hands are steeped.
Leave quickly. This is heavy spoilers, I think.
Any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need need to be more rigorous.
Okay, you'll head out then? Okay,
To
cool.
descendants of the Crimson
Have fun.
Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that, take care, Ray here of Solnari.
Thanks, Torkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know.
Things that would put her in danger, but she's gotta at least know that you are keeping secrets, you know?
There are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Man, he was just a guy trying to live his life.
Vedalfnir and Dainsleif. The Visionary. I've investigated this whole area now. Should I try somewhere else?
What is that? Looks gross.
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarier. Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young, you sure
I don't like that we
look
can't
so
see their eyes.
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
Crimson Moon.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
No, yeah.
It doesn't matter who I am.
They're from the Crimson
Humanity were
Moon.
kind of
Or
far away,
Log.
So I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as
Yeah.
a executioner.
What a horrible way to find out. He should have told her.
Why?
Can't stay much longer because spoilers. Okay.
Simple.
Yeah.
It's because
I hope to see you around, Darkstar.
How strange.
Man.
Rarier was nowhere to be seen in that memory. Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
Man. I'm learning a lot about Conry and the Moons.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarier's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss. I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent.
Journaling about stuff is actually really good in her line of work because, trying to just remember all that information? Oh, but how much her journal must be worth.
Prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. I've seen is yeah, but them constantly sweeping the area. Our way out is completely. That's never gonna work. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rarier. Guess you're right.
Alright, sneaky time.
We almost got spotted.
shoot, there's more. I wish it wouldn't turn the camera. Changes my path. Like, hey, you know the thing behind you? I'm gonna make it so you have to run blind into walls. Start climbing the cliffs. This is spooky.
Fire. Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
What the? I'm a little confused. Where's this fire from? Seems to be helping us. Arlecchino? Oh, she's here. And in her full form, too.
That's right. You look weak, Columbina.
Yeesh.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina.
Dude, this scene looks sick.
Of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Well, most of the robots are destroyed. Looks like Polonia's down for the count, too.
You're a stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
Who the heck?
Favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone.
Ah.
Just over to help.
Hey, you three.
How considerate of her.
Glad we're still remembering they're part of the Fatui.
Here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
That's sweet that she offered them teas for coming all this way. Man, Arlecchino and the Kids of the Hearth are in here now. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm weirdly hyped about that. Didn't think I would be. But I'm back to open world, so that's good. Yeet. Back to it.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Sure did.
Feels like there's quite a few people missing.
Yeah, we never did check on Flynn's.
Helping Ino and Anefa to set up the decoys and
Ah, I see.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. But first, who do we have here?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's.
Surely it can't be.
Yep, the knave.
Where have I seen them before?
Yeah.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Krai, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
This is a little awkward.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious.
Why not? The game clearly wants us to.
The Fatui. What makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Krai belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Krai. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all, but she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now.
Bring it up again.
Guess we'll just have
Social niceties are out the window right now.
fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability...
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was...
Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse.
Two
and a whole bunch of
dynasties.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed. Hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted...
The funny thing is, a lunar eclipse causes a crimson moon, so like, symbolically, they're technically the same thing.
In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. What's the matter?
Interesting. Anything else?
I think those were
What
sinners.
about this would-be fiancé of his?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Thelindis' memories.
Well, no shortage
I
of
wonder if
potential
he
leads
tried
to
to
give you that.
save her by like merging her with
Sounds like you can
himself.
conclude about Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure blood Conrian, oh yeah. Just like how it was with the captain. If
I
we
doubt
could
it. She
somehow
has
find her,
doesn't have the
do you think
star
there's
eyes.
Any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's
I
possible,
doubt she's
but
alive.
it would take a miracle. That merchant who Nefer knows
let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
Cool.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Alright. Man, I got chills thinking about all the different folks coming together for this. Hey, Flynn's. Aino and Anefa.
Did we get...
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now.
I'm glad they remember Aino's a kid.
Could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in but according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Krai in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other...
Flints, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Krai are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I?
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean? It's the obvious choice, isn't it?
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone.
Alright. Man, this is a long, complex quest. Alright. What time is it? Okay. Let's do this.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold on a second. Since you brought us all this way, we still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about?
Yeah.
Surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me. Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with
I
my
forget
own
which one is the jester.
the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan.
Interesting.
Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, It hungers for my soul.
If I recall
Neat.
correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait.
Paimon has a question. So does that mean that the Karians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead,
I can't wait to see theory videos about this.
truly faded.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence when I looked at you. I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery. Anyway, time is against us here, so I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help.
Interesting.
The moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Cool.
Then let's get started.
Yep, what started?
When I first became a harbinger, the jester gave me a book called Harry.
Oh, I know that book.
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Are we gonna go down the chimney?
Bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds." The book leaves much unsaid. But I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual. There's no fireplace here!
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the
Yep,
ritual
no
is
fin
crossing
stream. Hey, Matt.
the flames between two worlds.
I'm doing story
In other
stuff.
words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage.
I remember that quest.
In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Alright, let's do this.
Give me a little more moonlight if... Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now.
Alright. It's time for lore!
News of ages past. Great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
I think she's calling on one of the four. The Shade of Death. I forget her name. But this is clearly riddled with her symbology. That's spooky.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it. I sense a sinister gloom inside. I feel that I'm about to meet an old friend.
Alright, here we go. Oh, this is so cool and spooky. I gotta go in as Hu Tao. And I don't think we can... I think we gotta go with her classic outfit for the effect. Unable to equip character outfit in present state. What? Is it because I'm here? Here, let me try here. When I'm on solid ground and not the water. Ah, can't do it because it's a quest. Oh well. Good enough. Oh, how spooky is this? Oh, I'm getting nervous walking up to this thing. I'm gonna start as Farina in case there's combat right away. Oh. Okay. I'm so nervous. Where are we?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for? Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Paimon's right behind you.
That's very spooky.
Didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty holy, Paimon. How is that possible?
This really does look like Ankang Yumiya. Yep, I was afraid they would jump into combat. But they're still just hilly churls. I'm so spooked. I think... Okay, it's 9, so the next time I have a break in the story, I'll end stream. Whenever that is. I do that starting at 9, because we all know how long story takes in Genshin. Oh, I had a crimson flame around me for a second. Maybe that's C6 Hu Tao, maybe that's something to do with where we are. Ooh. It was shattered. That's spooky. Oh, hey, a chest. Yay, chest. Spooky.
Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort.
Those, abyss goo looking things look like the ones in the... Shoot, what's it called? The chasm. That's interesting.
Looks like a device from the time of Krai. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Oh, blast open the abyss tumor. I kinda wanna try using the Lumitor on it. But I doubt that would work. Not because it's not connected, but because I think they want us to do this in a certain order.
Do you think these mechanisms might be the key?
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Riru's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her? Oh yeah.
The abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still and wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest.
Spooky.
For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space.
I'm so thoroughly spooked. They don't drop stuff.
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Show no mercy.
Blow. Alright, next one. Oh, I'm so worried about this. I'm worried about what we're gonna find.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the three moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
I'm so worried. I feel so tense right now. Back. Okay, let's see it. Where's the moon stuff? Oh, it's the reflection. That's cool.
With the abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rebriar, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire.
root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, if only I could get my hands on that outsider.
That must mean Lumine.
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Olympus's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose!
Enter the reflection of the moon. Yeah, I thought we might be able to walk on water. Dude, I'm so tense.
They're so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the area of the moon's marrow.
I'm sorry. Party set up. Okay, got it.
We'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
Bring it! Get to work! Show no mercy!
Okay, one down. Two more to go. Come on. This is your whole thing. Can she not? Okay, fine. Not a climbable surface, I get it. Climb the normal way. Hey, my dailies are done. Anyways.
Get to work! Show no mercy! Time to go! Get to work!
We're so close!
Yeah, there it is, the Crimson Flame. I do wonder if that's just C6 Hu-Tao, or if that's, like, because of where we are in Arlecchino's whole thing. I feel like something bad's about to happen.
Iridescent moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Spooky.
It's so cold. Is it you? Are you here?
Don't respond. Paimon, don't respond! That's the one instruction we were given.
I can see you once more. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment. You look so puzzled, but trust me
Everything happens for a reason. Farewell, people. What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart. But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino.
What a lore drop this stream. Ooh, cutscene.
This place looks different than when we came in. Waning moon. Huh? Oh, lifeless damsel.
That's not good. I thought that might happen if we took the marrow.
It wants to trap us here. Who's it? The Abyss? Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Traveler's Geo. Yeah, which means they're gonna do some rock stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, I thought they would do some rock stuff. Oh, just getting speared.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, jeez. Oh, that is tense. Is Arlecchino gonna be okay?
Is that you, Arlecchino? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to try
Okay.
and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Man, I didn't think Arlecchino was gonna get this much lore, but I'm really happy about it. Following up on some stuff that was just vaguely hinted at before.
Feeling stronger?
So much so, she's gonna have a heart attack.
I'm fine.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned.
It's still not enough. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
3 moons are back. In new forms.
How about now?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Krai. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog, but now, you're full of vitality.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, but whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
Yeah. I bet it's time.
The Moon Maiden, Columbina, they're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rerir, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me.
I wonder if we'll name her like we did with Wanderer.
Then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks.
Goodness.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon.
Alright, that's it then. I'm free from the quest, so... Yeah, 9:18. There's no way a Genshin quest takes only 10 minutes, so... We'll call it here. And go claim my commission rewards. And then we'll find somewhere pretty to end.
Thank you for
I think I know just a spot. Come on. Come on. Up we go. Up. I don't want to fall out of her hand. Alright. Nice stream. Cool. Alright. Thank y'all for coming. It's been fun. I've had a good time. Paimon, not Paimon, Hu Tao, please, be quiet. Okay, whatever. That's a fitting line for this anyways. It's been fun. I've had a good time. Man, that was a lot of lore drops. Okay. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.